Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Senior Solo Night 2020. I'm Pete Cudahy.
And I'm Caitlin Cepeda.
Although this year's Senior Solo Night is a little different than usual, and we aren't able to be together, these seniors have put together an amazing night filled with talent.
Their hard work over the past 4 years has not gone unnoticed, and tonight is a celebration of that. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoy the show. Up first is Mari Kamenker. Mari says that she has truly found her home in the music department while at East. She would like to thank her teachers and peers for a formative and memorable 4 years. She will be performing her song She Said, which she dedicates to her grandmother.
Hi, my name is Mari, and I was a part of Vocal Workshop, Shansong, East Singers, and Bells of East. And my favorite memory was rather recent. It was right before we left for quarantine, and our Disney trip had just been canceled. So Miss Lossie had all of the seniors leave class for about 20 minutes, and then when we came back, the juniors and the sophomores were like dancing to Disney World music to mimic the Disney World experience, except I would argue that was probably much more extravagant. But here's what I learned from this experience and many others is that mindset supersedes circumstance. So other than that, I just want to say thank you to Miss Lockhart, Miss Lossie, and all of my wonderful peers. It's been a really fun time getting to know all of you. I'm going to miss you all so much. Bye.
Golden sun drops flood my mind, pour my heart into your hands in my head. This power you were led to find, it's no trance, do you understand? She said, maybe I'm afraid. She said, maybe I will fall down the void of great unknowing opportunity with it all. She said, maybe I'm afraid. She said, maybe I will fall. Couldn't say what helps us find why our souls are intertwined, so divine. Is it blood or are there signs that attract us, victims of the sublime? She said, maybe I'm afraid. She said, maybe I will fall down the void of great unknowing opportunity with it all. She said, maybe I'm afraid. She said, maybe I will fall. Maybe I'm afraid to fall again. I can't go back now. I can't go back now. Maybe I'm afraid to fall again. I can't go back now. My eyes are I can't go back now.
Concert choir was always such a special place for me. It was a place where I could learn music and grow with my friends. I think my favorite memory has to be when we sang You Will Be Found from the musical Dear Evan Hansen. It was a beautiful song with the message of suicide prevention, and I nearly cried by the end of it when the crowd was giving us a standing ovation. I'd never felt such a moment of togetherness with my choir. And my advice to those who are new in the choir, don't take those moments for granted. Those moments are the ones that will last with you forever and that you'll take with you for the rest of your life. And those moments will be the most meaningful. And I think you should cherish them.
Up next is Isabel Arango. Isabel has been involved in the music department all 4 years at East, singing in chansons, East Singers, Voce, and Stay Tuned. She has been a part of the theater department, sports, blood drive, and other clubs and events during her time at East. Isabel will be attending Montclair State University in the fall, where she will continue to sing and make music. Isabel will be singing Older Than I Am by Lennon Stella.
My heart's saying things I wish it didn't. Somewhere I lost some of my innocence and I miss it. I miss it. Stay up all night thinking it's twisted. My life's been survival of the fittest, but I did it. I did it. I do all my own healing, manage all of my feelings. I don't ask for help, no, 'cause I don't need it, 'cause I don't need it. Sometimes I wish I could do something stupid, be kinda reckless while I can say I don't give a damn. I'm older than I am. I could get hurt and get some scars to prove it. Just say to hell with all my plans, 'cause I don't give a damn. I'm older than I am. Why am I always the one making decisions? How do I handle the pressure? I do my best to fake it, but honestly I hate it. Ooh, I do all my own fighting. I'm who I'm a confiding. Maybe I need help. No, I won't deny it. I won't deny it. Sometimes I wish I could do something stupid, be kinda reckless while I can't say I don't give a damn. I'm older than I am. I could get hurt and get some scars to prove it. Just say to hell with all my plans, 'cause I don't give a damn. I'm older than I am. Older than I, older than I, older than I. I'm older and I don't give a damn. I'm older than I am.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn Levine. I've been in vocal workshop for 2 years and concert choir for the other 2 years. Something that was one of my achievements was singing high. I was able to learn how to sing high with no problem in concert choir. With Miss Lockhart and Miss Lossie, I was thankful for helping me achieve my goal. Something to consider for vocal workshop is never to be nervous. Don't be shy to go out and meet other people, get to know your choir. It can be a family at some parts. That happened to me.
Next up is Aaron Johnson. Aaron has been part of both vocal workshop and concert choir throughout his time at East and will be performing Bluer Than Blue by Michael Johnson.
After you go, I can catch up on my reading. And after you go, I'll have a lot more time for sleeping. And when you're gone, looks like things are gonna be a lot easier. Life will be a breeze, you know. I really should be glad, but I'm bluer than blue. It's sadder than sad. You're the only light this empty room has ever had. Life without you is gonna be bluer than blue. After you go, I'll have a lot more room in my closet. After you go, I'll stay up all night long if I feel like it. And when you're gone, I can run through the house screaming, and no one will ever hear me. I really should be glad, but I'm bluer than blue. It's sadder than sad. You're the only light this empty room has ever had. Life without you is gonna be bluer than. I don't have to miss no TV shows. I can start my whole life over. Change the numbers on my telephone, and I'm sure the nights will be colder, and I'm bluer than blue. Sadder than sad. You're the only light this empty room has ever had. Life without you is gonna be bluer than blue. Bluer than blue. Bluer than blue.
Hi, it's Maya. So one of my favorite memories from choir was in sophomore year when we got the song Earth Song, and I remember every single person in the choir really connected with the piece. And I remember one time Locke took us down into the stairwell near like the basement, and all of us like crowded in there. There were like 52 of us at the time. It was so small, but we were all like cramped, and we all sang it in the stairwell to sound like or to hear what it would sound like in a church. And it was amazing, and I feel like it really brought us closer together, and it made me really love choir so much more. I'm really gonna miss this next year. Everybody who's still in choir, don't take anything for granted. Bye.
Hi, my name is Eliza Kotzen, and throughout my time in the vocal music department, my favorite memories have been All-State, the 2 times I was in it, All-South Jersey, the 3 times I was in it. Definitely working on my tonal memory with Mr. Schreck when he was our student teacher. And if I were to give advice to anyone, whether you're a freshman, sophomore, junior, it would be to just get involved at East and enjoy every minute you have.
Next is Soha Aslam. Soha has been involved in chansons and bells of East. Outside of school, she also enjoys sewing. Soha is attending Rowan University next year and will be singing My Love, My Life from the musical Mamma Mia.
never felt this strong. I'm invincible, how could this go wrong? No, here's where we belong. I see a road ahead. I never thought I would dare to tread like an image passing by. My love, my life in the mirror of your eyes. My love, my life, I can see it all so clearly. All I love so dearly. Images passing by like reflections of your mind. My love, my life, are the words I try to find. My love, my life, but I know I don't possess you. With all my heart, God bless you. You will be my love and my life, you're my one and only. I held you close to me, felt your heartbeat, and I thought I was free. Oh yes, and as one are we, in the now and beyond. Nothing and no one can break this bond. Like an image passing by, my love, my life in the mirror of your eyes. My love, my life, I can see it all so clearly. All I love so dearly. Images passing by like reflections of your mind. My love, my life, are the words I try to find. My love, my life, and I know I don't possess you. With all my heart, God bless you. You will be my love and my life, and I know I don't possess you. With all my heart, God bless you. You will be my love and my life. You're my one and only.
Our next performance is from Claire Wu. Claire has been a member of Vocal Workshop, Chansons, East Singers, and Stay Tuned, and will be attending Boston University in the fall. Outside of school, she plays piano, dances, paints, and has recently been taking up gardening. Claire is singing Put Your Records On by Corinne Bailey Rae.
Three little birds sat on my window, and they told me I don't need to worry. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete. Maybe sometimes we got it wrong, but it's alright. The more things seem to change, the more they stay the same. Don't you hesitate, girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. Just go ahead, let your head down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your head down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow. blue as the sky, sunburned and lonely, sipping tea in the bar by the roadside. Don't you let those other boys fool you, gotta love that afro hairdo. Baby, sometimes we feel afraid, but it's alright. The more you stay the same, the more they seem to change. Don't you think it's strange? Girl, put your records on, tell me your favorite song. Just go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow, just more than I can take. Pity for pity's sake, some nights kept me awake. I thought that I was stronger, when you gonna realize that you don't even have to try any longer. Do what you want to, go put your records on. Just go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams, yeah. Go put your records on. You go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your head down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow.
Hi, my name is Karen Andre. I've been in concert choir for 3 years, and I couldn't imagine not doing concert choir. I cannot believe we're graduating, and one of my favorite memories in the past 4 years of choir was going to Hershey Park in New York for choir competitions, and none of that even would have been possible without Mrs. Lockhart and Mrs. Lossy, and I am just eternally grateful for all of the amazing experiences that I've had in choir, and I just thank you so much. And if you are an incoming freshman or you're thinking about joining choir, do it. It's such an amazing experience. You make so many friends, everybody. It's such a great place to be in high school and to sing and just enjoy it. So I just thank you, Lockhart and Lossy, for giving me that the past 4 years. I couldn't imagine high school without it.
Up next is Megna Thomas. Megna has been a member of both Voce and East Singers this past year. She will be attending Seton Hall University in the fall. Megna will be singing Oceans by Hillsong United.
You call me out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail. And there I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep, my faith will stand. Call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace, for I am yours and you are mine. Grace abounds the deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. mountains rise, my soul will rest in your embrace, for I am yours, and you are mine. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you may call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith would be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me when my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you may call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith would be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. And I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. My soul will rest in your embrace, for I am yours, you are mine.
Hi everyone, my name is Bella, and I'll quickly just say what groups I was in. My freshman year I did vocal workshop, sophomore year I did chansons, and junior and senior year I was in East Singers, as well as I made bells at the end of my freshman year. And so I really want to talk about an opportunity I had in between my sophomore and junior year. I got to go to Europe for 3 weeks with Mrs. Lossie and a bunch of other East students. Not only did I get to see 6 beautiful European countries, but I met so many new people. So if any of you ever get an opportunity like that, I highly recommend you just step outside your comfort zone and take it, because you're going to make memories that last a lifetime. I hope all of you guys are staying well.
Our next performer is Megna's brother, Josh Thomas. Josh was a member of Voce and East Singers this past year. He will be attending Loyola University of Maryland in the fall. Josh will be singing Reckless Love by Corey Asbury.
So good to me. light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. Yeah. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves a 99, and I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it, but you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God.
Hi, my name is Ellen Martinez. I have been a part of Vocal Workshop, Chansons, East Singers, and Voce. And then this past senior year, I was one of the Voce officers.
Hi, my name is Erica Bucco, and I've been in Vocal Workshop, Chansons, East Singers, and Voce, and I was also an officer of Voce this year.
One of our favorite memories that we always think about are the trips and other experiences that D-Wing gave us, such as Hershey Park, the New York trip, and Longwood Gardens, because of the lifelong lasting memories that it gave us.
Some key advice we have for future D-Wingers is to let yourself try new things in the music department, because you never know the people you're going to meet and experiences you'll have.
Like for us, we both decided to try out for small groups, not knowing each other, and then we both got into Voce, and that's how we became Voce officers and also created our friendship.
D-Wing has been a huge part of our lives the past 4 years and holds a place in our hearts for giving us opportunities and friendships, and we can't wait to see where it goes in the future.
Performing next is Thomas Seeger singing Goldmine by Take 6. Thomas is a member of Concert Choir, East Singers, and Stay Tuned. He is also the third member from East to be involved in the prestigious A Cappella Academy in Los Angeles, after Shams and Amrita, which selects students from all over the globe. Thomas is an Ithaca man, and he would like to thank anyone involved in creating the virtual tradition of Senior Solo Night, because he can barely work a microwave, so he can't imagine the kind of work it takes to put an online concert together.
Hello! Welcome, I'm Thomas Seeger. This is Take 6, here to accompany me with Goldmine. Here we go. Losing my mind, climbing the walls, not even knowing what it was I had to find, wondering if I ever would. There had to be some kind of something or someone who might bring out the best in me. Only the greatest ever would. You caught my eye with a glow too wonderful to ignore. Out of sight, I took in your light, one look shining down through heaven's door. I never thought I would ever stumble out of darkness and prize the view, but this time I found a gold mine in you, in you. This is too much, hard to believe my life is changing, Lord, but now I've got your touch, I gotta keep passing it along. Down in my heart, I knew there'd be someone like you someday. On the move in me shows that you still be chosen me just to lead the way. I never thought I would ever stumble out of darkness and prize the view. This time I found a gold mine in you. I have to admit, I never thought I would ever chance another love I can hold on to. But this time I found a gold mine in you. I have found a treasure no one can measure, but it's true. I can't begin to calculate my wealth. Never ever stumbled out of darkness and prized the view, but this time I found you, and finders are keepers. I never thought I would ever chance a point of love I can hold on to. I never thought I would ever find a ray of hope in the residue. I never thought I would ever find another prospect to interview, but this time I found a gold mine in you. I have to admit, I never. Thank you very much.
Next is Delaney Kunkel singing Make You Feel My Love by Adele. Delaney was a member of Chansons this year. She will be attending Stockton University in the fall.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I will never do you wrong. I've been knowing it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea and on the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of of the earth for you, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love.
Next up is Marco Porras singing Waving Through a Window from the musical Dear Evan Hansen. Marco has spent his 4 years at Cherry Hill East with the vocal department. He has been in Vocal Workshop, East Singers, and Stay Tuned. Marco is headed off to Carnegie Mellon University to earn his BFA in musical theater. He will miss this department dearly and hopes everyone is staying safe in these uncertain times.
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. I give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share, no, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned, On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waving through a window. I try to speak but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass. I'm waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong, but every sun doesn't rise, and no one tells you where you went wrong. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned, On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window. I try to speak but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass. I'm waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving when you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around? Do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? It's like I never made a sound. Will I ever make a sound? On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window. I try to speak but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? Is anybody waving?
Hello, Vocal Workshop. One of my favorite memories in East Choir was definitely going to New York on that trip. And it was a 3-day trip, 2 days overnight, and the choir really got to know each other as a family, and it was really fun. Something that I would tell you
for advice would be definitely not to doubt yourself. You can probably go farther when you're more optimistic, and even if you try, you'll get there if you put your mind to it. All right? See you guys.
Next we have Dan Watts. Dan Watts was a member of concert choir this year, outside of school, who plays Dungeons & Dragons rather passionately. Dan will be singing Believer by Imagine Dragons and says that even though he's still new to singing, he always tries his hardest to be the best that he can be.
I think choir is something that everyone should take at least once. Just because not only does it teach you new skills, but it also allows you to meet so many new people. Choir really is a family. The entire music department is. And like Locke and Lossie have always said, this is a team sport. No one gets to sit out on the bench. Everyone plays their part, and we all care about each other. I like to thank lifelong friends in choir, and it also introduced me to different interests of mine that I didn't know I had. I can thank choir for my interest in theater, and for all the friends I've made coming up to it. I'm very happy with where I am after this year, and I encourage anyone and everyone to at least try choir. First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second things second, don't you tell me what you think that I could be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my sulk into the masses, writing my poems for the few that looked at me, took at me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking the message from the veins, speaking the lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the pain. You made me a believer, believer. Pain, you break me down, you build me up, believer, believer. Pain, oh let the bullets fly, oh let them rain. My life, my love, my drive that came from pain. You made me a believer, believer. Third things third, send a prayer to the ones up above. All the hate that you've heard has turned your spirit to a dove. Oh, ooh, your spirit up above. Oh, ooh. I was choking in the crowd, living my brain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings they would drown, but they never did. Ever lived, evident, flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke open and rained down. It rained down like pain. You made me a believer, believer. Pain, you break me down, you build me up, believer, believer. Pain, oh let the bullets fly, oh let them rain. My life, my love, my God that came from pain. You made me a believer, believer. Last things last by the grace of the fire and the flames. You're the face of the future, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh, blood in my veins. Oh, ooh. But they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke open and rained down. It rained down like pain. You made me a believer, believer. Pain, you take me down, you build me up, believer, believer. Pain, oh let the bullets fly, oh let them rain. My life, my love, my drive that came from pain. You made me a believer, believer.
Hi, my name is Sam Gelfinson. I've been in concert choir for 3 years. If I could give any advice to an underclassman, I would say to listen to your director, because your director knows best. I've enjoyed my time in choir the past 4 years, and always practice your music. Here's my buddy.
Hello, Vicente Gracias. I've been in choir for 3 years. My favorite choir memory is going to New York sophomore year to compete. If I could give any advice, it would be to sing out even when you're wrong, because that's how you know if you're wrong or if you're right. Peace out. Concert choir.
Last but certainly not least, we have Alicia Cosenza. Alicia has spent all 4 years of her high school career in the vocal department. She has been in several of the choirs as well as Stay Tuned. Alicia has also been involved in theater and is the proud president of the Thespian Society at East. She is excited to continue her education at Texas State University, pursuing a BFA in musical theater. Alicia chose to sing What a Wonderful World as her final solo in the vocal department as a reminder to everyone to take a moment to pause and appreciate the good in the world, because we could all use a little extra good during these uncertain times. Alicia would like to thank the vocal department for shaping her into the person and artist she is today, and she thanks all of you for listening to her through all of these years.
Hey everyone, I'm Alicia Cosenza and I have been in the East Vocal Department for all 4 years of my high school experience. I was in vocal workshops, chansons, East Singers, and Stay Tuned throughout my time at East. I cannot express my gratitude for the East Vocal Department enough. They truly have become my second home and I wouldn't trade it for anything. If I could give one piece of advice to any underclassmen, it would be to take every opportunity that you can, because you are going to learn and grow so much as an artist and a person from taking in every experience that you possibly can. So thank you to the East Vocal Department. I'm gonna miss you dearly.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're only saying, I love you. I see babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're only saying, I love you. I see babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
On behalf of the music department, we'd like to thank you all for joining us tonight. To our seniors, thank you so much for 4 years of wonderful memories, sharing your many talents with us, and being incredible role models.
We are so proud of the class of 2020, and we're excited to see what's in store for them. We hope you all had a great night.